princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Etude House Fresh Cherry tints. These tints are definitely not new products. They've actually been around for a very long time now, but I've never really tried them, although I did try a sample sachet of the red one before, I think like 2 years ago now. So I really wanted to try them out because they are one of the more classic KBeauty cult faves. So the product description says, tint promotes moist and shiny cherry lips with creamy, smooth texture. There are 4 permanent shades in this collection, although sometimes they do release limited edition shades. As usual for Etude House, these have very cute packaging that is moderately functional. It's a little bit hard to store them because of the packaging shape, but it still works. The tints come with a doe foot applicator, which makes the tint very easy to apply and reapply. In general, the tints are quite sheer, but can be built up to be more pigmented. Their lasting power isn't fantastic. I can get a good 3 to 4 hours wear out of the lighter shades and a little bit more with the red before I need reapplication. But they are so cheap, it's not really such a big deal for me. RD301 is a light red shade. This is the most pigmented shade in the collection. This shade lasts the best on my lips because it is quite pigmented and it works really well with dry, flawed lips since the formula is quite moisturizing. It's also quite easy to apply and reapply, and it doesn't look chunky after a second layer. PK002 is the darker pink shade in the collection. This tints my lips slightly darker than their natural shade. This shade is quite nice for me to use on a day-to-day basis with a little bit of makeup. It's very sheer, so it's best for me for a natural look. I personally really like sheer lip shades, though I understand that a lot of people don't. I don't often do a full glam face of makeup, so these types of tints get a lot more use for me. PK001 is a light baby pink and it is a really good dupe for Benefit's Posy Tint. This shade is a MLBB for me. It matches my lips really well, but it makes them look a lot nicer and plumper. This is a shade that I get a fair bit of wear from. I love using it when I'm just using mascara and a bit of brow product because it doesn't look too overdone, just very natural. This shade gets the most wear for me out of the 4. OR201 is a beautiful natural peach shade. This is a really nice natural shade, but it doesn't get quite as much wear for me in comparison to the pink shades. It's super pretty, but I just prefer pinks. Here is what the shades look like all together. This collection is really nice, but since they are so sheer, they can look very similar. The red shade does stand out as being very different, whereas the 2 pinks and the orange are pretty close in colour. These lip tints also dry down matte and are smudge proof. So I love that these are inexpensive at about $5 to $6 each. They have cute packaging and a really nice colour range. They are easy to apply and reapply, they are moisturising and flattering for dry lips, and they dry down to be smudge proof. I don't love that the packaging is a little bit hard to store. The 3 lighter shades do look quite similar, and the lasting power is quite average at about 3 to 4 hours. These tints are pretty good value, but I don't think that the shades are unique enough that everybody needs the entire collection. These tints are quite sheer, so my natural lip colour shows through quite a lot, which contributes to the similarity in colour. I really like that the formula is quite moisturising. It's really nice on my lips and it doesn't accentuate any dry lines or flakes or anything like that, but they still dry down matte and smudge proof. The lighter shades do not last quite as long as the red shade, but it's pretty hard to get a very sheer tint of colour that lasts a very long time anyway. All in all, I like the tints, but I don't think that everybody needs all 4 shades because the lighter 3 are quite similar. So I would recommend the Etude House Fresh Cherry Lip Tints to any princesses who are looking for cutely packaged sheer lip tints. Thank you so much for watching this review and I'll see you next time. Bye!